Man, we live, man. We're trying to get some graphics up in this photo. Hold on one second.
That's all right. We could just be live and just talk to the people. No startup. No shenanigans. Just raw.
We got countdowns right here, man. Let's do it.
Countdown?
Let's let people in.
We're here. We're live.
Hey,
what's good?
We gave you that suspense that you needed in your life right now. What's going on, Pakistan, Nigeria, Brazil, Atlanta, Texas?
Oh my goodness.
We global.
We're international.
We global.
We're international right now.
So what's going on, Kim? What's going on, Hillary? Noman? What's going on? Welcome to the Lead the Movement Business Conference live stream, where we're going to do a special promotion. We got some amazing speakers and panelists that are going to be coming in here, and we get to talk with them for a little bit. And so you just get a little taste, a little snippet of what we got going on. Oregon, what's going on? Jordan,
what's
representing.
Good?
That's what's up. Yeah, it's going to be incredible. I already know that we have about probably 7 to 8 different panelists that will be dropping in on this. If all schedules and things align.
If the stars align.
The stars align.
We're almost twinning.
There you go.
Bro.
Be Justice in a Big Justice waiting, dude. Come on, man.
No, we're almost twinning, bro.
Are we twinning?
We're twinning. I need a hat, though, huh?
Nah, that's my thing, man. What's going on, Deborah from Miami? We got Yemai? Is that how you say that?
Hey, right, she'll have to let us know. From Maryland.
Marissa, what's going on? Callie in the house.
Maybe Yummy, I'm going to go.
What's going on?
What's
going on?
You guys have been waiting for us, and you're here.
International.
We're excited.
So we're throwing this amazing conference, Lead the Movement Business Conference, August 25th.
Where are you going to be?
Literally 4 weeks away. It's a madhouse behind the scenes.
Don't tell them now. Don't tell them now.
We got to be honest.
We got it all
We got to
easy.
be honest. This is
cake.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cake.
Did I miss the overview or synopsis? No, you did not. We are going to be diving into that here in a second. But to help share that experience, because everybody's been seeing myself so much, seeing Randy so much, we got to have other people come in here and share that experience.
That are leading the movement with us. Who's leading the movement with us?
What's up, Candace? What's going on?
Candace Sanchez is leading the movement. We know that for sure.
August 25th is literally 4 weeks away, and it's going to be incredible. It's at the Pfizer Forum. It is really coming to life.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely insane.
Oh, y'all are frozen.
Are we froze?
Someone else tell us. Are we froze?
Here, let's see.
Am I a robot?
Jamar and Randy, what's up? Dr. Joe.
Dr. Joe's leading the movement.
Oh, okay. We're good. Dr. Joe, hold on. We got to show that one real quick. What's up, Dr. Joe?
Dr. Joe. What about Candace? You got to throw Candace up there.
This is one of our
need some love.
This is one of our panelists.
Boom.
There you go. Okay, let's bring some people into the room so we can talk about this Lead the Movement. Let's bring up Tegan.
She hears it.
Oh,
my
God.
She's ready.
She is on our recruitment and retention panel. What's going on, Tegan?
Hey, everybody. I'm over here in the messages, welcoming everybody in.
Oh, perfect.
That's because this is old hat for you. This is what you do all the time. You're always doing this.
I know. I could have gave you some pointers on starting the countdown clock first.
We like to mix it up.
That's
we
right.
Like to just
we
give
want to
them
keep them
something
guessing.
different. Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. It's gonna be a great day.
Problem right there.
Post-production. Oh man, this is great. So we're gonna dive right in. Tegan, you're gonna be on the recruitment and retention panel.
That's right.
And I know you're gonna just blow the roof off of this arena. So give everybody a little insight of who you are and just a little snippet of what people are going to be experiencing at the conference from you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, everyone. I am Tegan Bartos, founder of Jolt Your Career. And essentially what I do for job seekers is help them break down the dichotomy of how employers look for talent and for how job seekers approach getting hired. And so at this conference, I'm spreading my wings a little bit from job seekers and actually working directly with the companies to provide them with actionable insights that they can use to increase their retention efforts and recruitment efforts. So that way there can be a more diverse workforce as well as a more streamlined candidate experience. So for the job seekers that are tuning in, you can have a better experience not only when you're on your job search, but once you're actually in the organization. So I always tell job seekers, you're never going to be treated any better than you are when you're in the interview process. Well, for every single employer who has partnered to attend this conference, their goal is for that not to be true. It is that you experience greatness every single day that you are employed there.
Yes, oh my God. I love it. Tegan, what's awesome is that we picked you. We hand selected you because we thought you were amazing. Just like all the other people that are going to be in the conference, we didn't just randomly let people do it. It's not like sponsors are paying us. We picked the people that are knowledgeable. And what I loved about when you and I talked is that you have a big background in workforce development, which is huge. And you also know some of the world's best practices from some of the biggest companies as to what they do to attract talent. So when you can see what's working and what's maybe innovative and different than what you hear most people do, that's going to inspire people. So that's why we wanted you to be a part of this, because you just bring a wealth of knowledge from a variety of disciplines.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So real quick, this is all about connections and collaboration. So I want to also bring in my man.
It's a party up in here.
We gonna make it a party. Come on.
Hey.
Hip hop artist.
What's going on?
I would say entrepreneur, mogul. I mean, you got multiple businesses and things going on.
Too much.
So, and you are going to be performing at the concert portion of the conference, and you're going to shut it down for the audience. So let everybody know a little bit about what you got going on in your life, man.
Well, first off, thank you guys. Thank you for letting me be a part of this, man. I appreciate it. I work damn hard, and I'm like, I zoomed to get to this meeting. To get here.
Oh, he froze, but that's okay. Are we froze too?
No, he's back.
I'm good.
You're good.
So I just dropped an album called Entrepreneur Rap, and it is basically just a sum up of my life and my journeys on being an entrepreneur, and is to inspire those who got those goals, people who are in the work field, and you know, they say, I really want to do my dream job, but I'm scared to make that step. It's a motivational album for them, and then this is motivational for me to pursue making music a major source of income for myself. I do other things. I own a car lot. I own a rental car service, very heavy in real estate. I have an Airbnb in Phoenix. I hold a lot of hats, but one of my main goals is to make music a major source, another big business to feed the monster. That's Be Justice, and that's Entrepreneur Rap. That's what's going on.
Oh yeah. And when we were putting this conference together, right away, I was like, we got to have my man Be Justice come through.
You were the first selection for performance.
I mean, literally, like, your whole brand is the essence of what this conference is all about, man. It's really about molding in entertainment and with the business world, and how can you have both of those coexist and use those to your advantage. So it's incredible. I know you're gonna shut it down, man. Right on the arena floor. It's gonna be epic. I mean, and you got some bangers on the album too. You got Investments. That's one of my favorites. I like the Investments joint.
Hey, that's what you guys are doing.
It's smooth.
You're making investments in yourself.
And we ready. I mean, that's always been one of my favorites too. So
I had to bring that back. That back.
Yeah.
It was on a mixtape that I did years ago, and when I was making this project, I was looking at all the songs that I've already done that speak to this entrepreneur message, and then as I figured out exactly what I was making, I made more records to go along with it. So the whole body of work is just entrepreneur rap. It's something for us entrepreneurs to survive to, something that you can relate to. There's lots of music out there that you kind of force yourself to listen to, even though you don't relate to the lyrics. This is for us. I made this for us. Yeah.
Man, I love it. Man. It's gonna be so great having you a part of this, man. What's going on, Enrique? What's going on? Let's see who else we got in here. Derek Pfister. What's going on? He's documenting this whole journey. We are behind the scenes filming an entire documentary of this whole process. So that's just something, little taste later on that's gonna happen.
Is he gonna come film me in hair and makeup?
He might.
It's a process.
He might. Oh man. Where will this conference be? Okay, great question. It's going to be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at the Pfizer Forum. So that's where the Bucks play. The NBA basketball team, the Bucks. I know we got some international people here in the chat, which is awesome. So that's where the Milwaukee Bucks play.
World champions.
Right. That's just we gotta throw that out there. So August 25th. Get your tickets today. We got a special promo code that we are throwing today for 50% off of the ticket, but you have to watch this stream.
We're not promoting it anywhere else.
We're not promoting it anywhere else.
You had to show up here today.
So
you had to show up here today.
So the promo code is promo 50. And you got to watch the stream. You got to get your tickets now or watch the stream and let you know.
I love
That's the way it's got to be.
Tegan's got fans. Tegan's got fans in the chat.
Oh yeah, Kim, what's going on? So we're gonna just keep this party rocking. Tegan, be Justice. I want you to keep meeting people that you're gonna be kicking it with,
be on stage with,
and be on stage with. So we got my man Justin Patton in the chat.
We call him the closer.
Oh my goodness.
We call him the closer.
Oh my goodness.
Is Justin
What's up,
Patton?
everybody?
Dude, he graced us with his presence, man.
How's everybody going? How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. So Justin is our closing keynote speaker. I've known Justin for years, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. Just what he's going to be able to infuse in the conference and really have people walk away with real action that they can take as a person and how they can show up every day. So Justin, give everybody a little bit of who you are and just a taste of what they're going to get at the conference.
Well, hey everybody, so good to be with you. Be Justice, I can't wait to hear you play, first of all, and do your thing. So excited. Tegan, good to meet you. A little bit about me. I always say I'm a recovering farm boy, grew up on a farm in Kentucky and ended up becoming a high school teacher. Loved it. Ended up leaving eventually after 5 years and ended up in corporate America, studied body language from a lady in the FBI, which was how I started my career. And so everything that I do now is about helping leaders just think differently about their presence and using their presence to connect and build trust with other people. So I'm a huge believer that your presence impacts how you show up in your marriage, how you parent, how you lead. And so I'm really grateful that I get to hopefully share just a few little nuggets with people to help them show up better in their lives.
Oh, we're so excited, and that you were so excited about what we were doing. And then we can come together to bring our message and your message, and you're really going to bring it home for people. That's what we're excited about. They're going to take all the learning from that day and then you're going to give them the actionable things that they can tie it together and start using it, and then enhance just how they have interactions with people. We couldn't be more excited that you're going to be shutting it down.
Oh my God. And shut it down. He will.
He will. I've seen it firsthand. Oh
my God. It's going to be incredible. So we got, let's see, we got some people commenting here. Justin is an awesome speaker.
Nice. Somebody knows about you.
You already know. LinkedIn user, which maybe they want to be anonymous.
And listen, that ain't me. I'm not somewhere else. I didn't type that, y'all. Come on.
You got fans. Yeah.
Justin, I'm excited to have you on because there is so much amazing talent in the Milwaukee, Chicagoland area as well, which makes it really close to get up there to the forum. And that means that not only is this a great opportunity for organizations to come, but leaders and emerging leaders to come to get the next steps in their career and help elevate their organizations to the next level. And you take that, and not only in the workplace, but you talked about how they show up for their family, which that's a huge part of what Jamar is trying to do here, is it be not just about work, but about community and greater life fulfillment. So I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you. Well, I told Jamar this yesterday. I was at an event recently where I did this program on trust, which is what I'll be doing with the group here. And so I walked off stage, and a guy, it was the cameraman actually, comes up to me and he goes, I got to tell you, he goes, a lot of people I know are going to take business stuff away from this, but he goes, I think you just saved my marriage. And to me, that's what all of this content is about. It's about, like, I believe that it becomes really sticky when you realize how I can apply this in my personal life and in all of those other areas. And Tegan, just to kind of piggyback off that even more, is that, the premise that I'll share is that trust is your biggest competitive advantage. And I believe that for all of us, your biggest competitive advantage in your relationship, your biggest competitive advantage as a leader on a team or an individual contributor. And then how do we get some tangible ways to actually build trust in our lives? Because I know that concept can kind of sound big and fluffy, and we're gonna make it real and give people very specific things that they can do to show up a little bit better in their lives.
Oh my God. Don't give them too much, man.
They get too excited.
We gotta
save something for the show. The best thing about it is that you are a wealth of knowledge. We've got everybody in here is a genius in their own areas, which is why, again, I can't stress enough. A lot of conferences you go to and it's just random. Maybe somebody made it past like the process. They read something. They go, oh, this will be a good speaker. Let's throw them on there. We know every one of you personally, and we wanted you to be a part of this. And we know that you'll bring something huge for all of the audience. So we had to do this. We had to bring these specific people and more. Everybody that we've got is awesome. Like it's going to be crazy because it's too good. It's too good to be true.
Right on that. I mean, we got 2 people backstage right now that I definitely want to bring up here. How many people can we have on this live?
We should ask Tegan. Tegan, can we have 8 people?
Can we have 8 people at once, or is it only 4?
No. I think you're on Restream, or I think it's 8 or 9.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a party.
Let's just throw some more people in here, man, because I want to keep this energy. We got 2 people that are going to be amazing on the panel and being part of this conference. We got Dr. Joe Johnson and also Green Bay Packer champion Jarrett Bush and motivational speaker. So we got to bring him in here, man. Let's bring both. Oh my God! Let's go.
It's a freaking party.
There's a party in here.
Jarrett, we got to hit you first. We caught you. We caught you mid-run. What's going on?
He's out on the move right now. What's going on?
Hey, if we can't hear you, just your beautiful face will be enough too. I'm fine with it.
What's going on, Dr. Joe?
Dr. Joe, always looking amazing. That's a man that's on brand all the time.
All the time.
Look at that hat. We gotta sell those at the event, Dr. Joe. I'll buy 2. Bring up, I'll buy 2.
Yeah, man. So yeah.
What's up, Jerry? Jump on when we can hear you. I don't know if you might have us muted, but Dr. Joe, can we hear from you?
Let me see.
Oh,
he's muted right now.
I'm reading his lips though. He's excited. He's excited. That's what I see.
For some reason, the audio ain't coming through. It's all right. Hey, just the presence is already hyping up people.
I'm hyped.
That's
I'm
great.
hyped. This is only part of the group.
Justin, it's about how you show up, right? This is how you show up.
Energy attracts like energy, right?
He's trying to build a suspense. You got to get those VIP tickets if you want to meet him in real life.
If you want to actually hear him, you got to get VIP tickets.
We got Tegan on the sales team. That's what we need. Tegan thinks she helps recruit talent, but she's a killer. She's a closer. We only hang out with closers. That's what we love you. We got like all entrepreneurs here too. And you know what's cool? Everybody in this group themselves is a hustler, and they're on their game of what they're doing, but they've also had the experience that all the people in corporate have had. So it's like they know both worlds really well and can speak to both, but they're like, we're on it. We're on our game. That's why they're here though too.
Oh my God.
If you weren't on your game, if you weren't hustlers, you wouldn't be here. I'll tell you that for sure.
Oh man. So we got somebody flying in already. So Marissa said, you're saying I'm flying to Milwaukee end of next month? That's 100% what we're saying.
You need to.
You got to come through.
You need to.
You got to come through.
Uh-oh, I'm hearing something.
Oh, somebody's mic is maybe working.
Is that me?
Oh,
there
that's
it is,
Jared.
What's
the
up,
motivator. Man?
The motivator's in the building.
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
I can.
Yep.
How you guys doing?
Man, we're blessed and honored to have you being a part of it. We're so glad all the times we've gotten to work together and meet you and hang out with you. And the fact that you're going to be able to share the energy you've shared with us for everyone, it's going to be amazing.
I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I mean, we're in the Pfizer, right? The Pfizer,
you know what it is.
The energy, man. The other speakers that they're gonna be there as well, man. Everybody's gonna be networking, man. And I think what the nice lady was talking about, bringing the beautiful thing, man. And it's about time, right, Jamar? It's about time.
It's about time
to have this movement going and to celebrate and to network and to get other people to get onto that platform to where they want to go, right? Ultimately, there's a belief in them, to do what they want to do ultimately. And hey, a small piece of the puzzle, a small piece of this movement.
You're a big piece, Jared. You're huge.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a couple pieces put together. Don't sell yourself short.
He's so humble, man. That's what I love about him, man.
Absolutely. And the stories that we've gotten here, like when the team heard them, when you tell them live to us, gave us chills. So if you share even just a little piece of that, people are going to be blown away.
Oh yeah,
no doubt. Hey, definitely, I'm gonna nail my part. So pumped up as I am. Right, put your best foot forward, and hopefully we can help, right, as well as this movement.
That's what I'm talking about.
No doubt.
That's what I'm talking
man, I'm super excited to have you, man. I know you're on the move, out in ATL right now, so hopefully you're enjoying yourself.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot now. Yeah, I'm loving it though. I'm loving it because when I go back to the Midwest, oh buddy, it gets pretty cold.
Yeah,
for sure.
You're a tundra boy now. He loves it up there in the Bay, in the Green Bay.
Yep.
So cool, man. Well, thank you so much for hopping on.
We're
super excited, to have you be a part of this. It's going to be incredible, man. Once everybody sees the vision all together with, impactful keynotes, really powerful panel sessions where we're going to be diving into so much just really needed topic, things that people need to talk about openly. And we're just going to cut the BS. We're going to go straight into the real subjects that people really want to learn about and grow from. And that's really what's going to be so important that, with us running the conference, you don't have to worry about all the PC stuff that kind of goes around. We can really just bring the truth out and really create action. That's what this whole thing about. There's, when you talk about diversity and inclusion, you talk about togetherness, bridging the gap between community and corporations, all of that, we are going to bring that messaging very clear and concise to everybody and have a real action plan and really build relationships even after the conference. So that way we can really see the results afterwards. So it's going to be crazy. I can't, at least that's my vision for it. That's what everybody's going to experience. So just wait. It's going to be crazy.
Well, this is just a piece of all the amazing people. Maybe some of the best people that we have. I don't know. I think we've got a lot of great people. But you guys, I'm already I'm pumped up. I want to see what happens. Let's go. Let's get it going. And should we bring on Dr. Joe? Is he ready for us? Is he ready?
No. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
There you go. I don't know what was going on.
Oh man, Dr. Joe Johnson, what's going on, man?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Dude, another hand selected, someone that we love, that we wanted to promote because we believe in and have seen you in action, and we've been so impressed with you that we're like, we got to get Dr. Joe. And he was like, for you guys, anything. And that's what we want.
Yeah. Let everybody know what's going on.
Tell us. I'm talking too much about it. We want to hear from you.
No, you good. I just want to say, man, it's always good to see things happening back home. I don't live in Milwaukee anymore, but that's home. And whenever something like this is going down from some cool individuals, ever since I met y'all been A1. And so, whenever something like this is going down, for me, it's always trying to bring something back to the city, because I left, and I'm always trying to do whatever I can back in Milwaukee. So once again, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for putting this thing together, and we're gonna make it work. You creating something big.
Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy.
So you're another killer. We could have a full keynote from you, and if we have more time or for our next event, I would love to hear from you, because what I've seen and witnessed and sat in the room with you doing your keynote, or sitting on where you were doing Q&A, especially about DE&I topics, I was blown away. So it's like we're focused on your brand, but you could talk about the whole thing. We could have you do a keynote for this if we had more time. It's like, Dr. Joe is a killer. You're a killer. And so we would love it. But what you are going to bring to brand and DEI, it's going to be amazing.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
We're going to make sure we hit some real, I'm not a sugarcoater. A lot of folks know that. I smile, I laugh, I joke, but I'm going to get down to business. I don't play no games when it comes down to business.
We want real talk, and real action.
All right. Well, Jared is sweating outside, so we go and have him sign off.
Later.
We'll see you at the conference, my man.
Definitely. Deuces.
All right.
Y'all be good.
Cool. And somebody said that where can we get the hat, Dr. Joe? Where can we get that hat?
We do need to promote that. You got to come to the conference and buy it from the merch table. Don't tell them. Shh, come to the conference.
Right.
Listen, if you go, you got. I'm on LinkedIn sometimes, but I'm on IG a lot. You follow me at Joe Johnson Speaks. You'll see everything on there at Joe Johnson Speaks. JoeJohnsonSpeaks. Joe Johnson Speaks on Instagram.
Oh, great, man. Great. It's going to be so exciting, man. We got, so for everybody that doesn't know, there's 4 panel sessions. So we're going to have brand and strategy. We're going to have entertainment, and then also a recruitment and retention, and then a tech session. So these are all very timely topics that we need to be diving into. But the difference is that we're going to have a very diverse panel. So the panel is going to be from all different walks of life that are going to be on there to give you different perspectives of how to go to market and how to really start taking these tips and applying it to your organization. Mm-hmm. So that's really what we're going to be creating. And then, of course, we got Justin Patton shutting it down at the end.
Tying it
together. Killer keynotes, all about trust, all about how you show up, leadership, really about yourself and really unlocking. I always talk about unlocking your self-awareness. I think his keynote does just that and really helps you, internally get through a lot of the things that you are maybe finding as a challenge and you need to get through. And then at night, of course, we got to cap it off with a concert where B Justice is going to shut it down. I mean, he's performing at Summerfest, all different.
Are there going to be drinks?
There will be drinks. There will be
Great question.
Watch the tickets.
Be real.
I just went up.
Hey, it's going to be
open bar. It's open bar.
Open bar.
Hey,
whoa.
We're going to have to open up the capacity to 17,000.
We said we had the Pfizer form, so we can't do no open bar, man. Holy crap.
So to touch on something you just mentioned there that I think is awesome, because we've hand selected everybody here, especially everybody here, but everybody from every single panel, we've reached out to them directly because we like them, because it's diverse ideas, it's different backgrounds, it's different stories, it's diverse voices, it's all kinds of things coming together where everybody can kind of see themselves in it. They can see those problems. They can see those solutions. They can see those stories. And we want them to come away with something big. So that's why we've picked everybody that we've picked.
Oh, man.
And this is a great group. And do we want to ask some specific questions to some people? Like, I know Tegan might be on the best panel that we're going to have. I don't want to discriminate against the tech panel or the branding panel that Dr. Joe's on, but I think the recruitment one may be the absolute best. I'm sorry to say it might be the best.
Dang it. Everybody wants that open bar.
I done opened up some.
Look what you started, man.
What you started.
Marissa's gonna be sneaking her flask in the little purse. She's like, y'all aren't having stadium security.
We're gonna have forever juice, like a big party. You buy a cup, $5 solo cup. You get the forever juice.
Oh,
then it's gonna be it's gonna be 5 stars for everybody. But let's talk real quick about a couple of panels, because we've got a couple of panels here. Let's touch back on all the different things, and then we can see what we got.
Yeah,
left
we got more
time.
people too popping on.
We got more people. All right, well let's hit recruitment and retention. I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna get the pleasure and the opportunity to moderate that one, and so
That's
super
why
excited.
You're biased.
That's why I'm a little biased. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna sabotage the other panels, but Tegan gets to be a part of that. And Tegan was someone that I wanted. And Jamar was like, of course we want Tegan on that as soon as we brought it up. So we're going to talk about recruitment and retention because it's so important, especially with diverse talent. So is there anything that you want to just, a couple nuggets, couple things that you're like, you know what, I want to make sure people get this across when they come to the event?
For the recruitment and retention panel, I think it's going to be really important to talk about innovative ways to attract best-in-class talent. And every single other panel ties into that, because you need to be well branded. You need to be working with great tech to attract the best type of talent. And not only that, how do you retain then that great talent, or how do you upskill the existing talent that you have? So instead of having to cut workforce that may not have the skills that you need moving forward, how do you upskill them and bring them along with you? Because that makes the difference for the community. And so those are a couple of topics that I think are really important to touch on. But I'm really excited. My background in workforce development helps not only job seekers, but employers utilize existing resources that the Department of Labor, that us as taxpayers already are paying for, to use them in the most advantageous ways. We should be leveraging what we have access to and doing it in ways that help support all of us. And then that recruitment perspective, from being a former recruiter, leaders need to feel empowered to make decisions and need to be aware of their unconscious or conscious biases. Leaders typically don't get training in hiring. They're skilled at what they do and maybe might be skilled at being a people leader, but sometimes don't always have the best training when it comes to making hiring decisions. And they definitely need to be trained on how to work with recruiters, to use them as trusted partners so that they can get the best type of talent versus using recruiters as like cogs in a machine. When your recruiters are out there in the community being chief party people, they're going to attract the type of talent that is really going to get exciting things happen for your organization.
I just want to touch on one awesome point that you made there about the type of people that are out there and recruiting talent. The other thing is that when you're recruiting really well, that's one piece of the puzzle. And then you have to retain them. Why do you want to put all this pressure for these people, if they're in HR, they're hiring managers, they're recruiters, that they have to constantly be finding talent because you're bleeding the talent, because they don't want to stay in your culture, because they don't want to be a part of your organization anymore. If you shut off the retention button so that you're not losing people, it makes this job so much easier and you can get the best talent.
Well,
So they really go hand in hand. And it's exactly like what you said, but don't put all your pressure on having only great recruiters. Make sure your organization is keeping them sticky. They want to be there. They want to be a part of it. Make their job easier, make everybody's life easier, make your customers experience, make your employees experience. Losing people is it's the biggest cost an organization can have, and it's not necessary. It's really most of the things that you have to do. They aren't pizza parties. They aren't ping pong tables. All that stuff is great, but it's really what's the culture of the people around them? Do I like these people around me? And do I like my manager? Because then I'm going to stay. It's not money. Everybody's, we can't pay enough. You know what? That's what people say. When they leave, they tell you something easy that they don't want to hurt your feelings. Oh, I left for better money. Why did they start looking? Right? Why were they even vulnerable to be pulled away by someone? It's probably not the money.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm sure Dr. Joe and Justin will agree that your brand isn't just lip service, it's what you do from day to day. And job seekers are getting smart. They're not just looking for money. They're looking for that brand, that reputation, that culture.
I'm just going to jump in and say how I'm going to tie that together as well. I love all that I'm going to talk about how we all say time is money, time is money. We've all said it in our career. We probably have heard it. And I think we're getting the conversation wrong. I think we need to be saying that trust is money, and trust is what actually gets people to stay. And so we're going to talk about why, I hear people all the time say, just leave emotions out of it. And I'm like, do you get emotion is why people stay? Emotion's why people stay in your marriage. It's why they say, I like my manager. All that feeling stuff that we try to avoid sometimes is actually what's driving employee engagement, which we say we care about. So we've got to worry about the feelings of how people feel, which is always coming back to trust.
Oh man, just dropping gems, man. You're just dropping.
We should
diamonds.
be charging for this live. To be honest,
we should be charging.
It shouldn't be free.
Jot that down. Jot that down. We need to charge for the live, man.
We can't be bringing all these heavy hitters on here for free for people. They got to come to the conference.
They got to come to the conference. If you guys want this, you got to come to the conference. So real quick, promo code is promo 50. Somebody was asking in the chat here, and then let's see, Anthony said that quality over quantity makes a huge domino effect that no one likes to talk about. Very true. Very true. So also, from the brand and strategy panel, Dr. Joe, give us a little bit of some diamonds you can just kind of drop out of your pocket real quick.
If he takes a little walk with us, he'll be dropping gems.
Because, I understand that. I mean, especially you've dove into the entertainment industry as well as speaking and other business endeavors. So I would love to just hear some of what your take is when it comes to brand and strategy from a corporation level, even from an individual personal branding.
Yeah, it's interesting when I hear people talk about their professional brand and their personal brand, right? And in one context, I understand that, but then I always ask them when people say your name, what immediately comes to mind, right? And so I'm always thinking about every time I walk out, every time somebody interacts with me, every time I meet someone, every time I'm representing myself, I'm representing also what I do. And I share with people may like what you do, but they may not like you. And if they don't like you, they don't want to work with you, right? And so it's going to be very important for us to always have our brand top of mind. And that don't mean you fake. Like I said, I'm a natural smiler. I love people. I love to talk to people, engage. That's just how I move, right? Mm-hmm. And so I never stray away from who I am. My brand is my brand. But some people don't understand that you don't have to be fake to create a positive brand, right? Be yourself, but I also say know how to navigate and play in the world that you want to play in, right? Because a lot of people are trying to play in spaces that they don't understand, and they're acting a certain way, and they're creating a brand that they don't want. So when you know the game that you're playing in, your brand could come naturally, but know that sometimes if you're like, no, this is the brand that I want, it won't fit in certain spaces, and that's okay. But you got to be okay with that as well.
Absolutely.
Dr. Joe, I want to say what I love about what you said is I'm going to tie it back to leadership. You know, we talk about authenticity and why sometimes authenticity is hard. And I think it's hard because some people aren't going to like the authentic version of you, and you've got to get really okay with it.
Yep.
And the other thing that you said that I really appreciate is I think the best leaders out there, regardless of your title, regardless of where you are in your career, the best leaders manage the glimpses that people get of them. And I think some people are only going to get one glimpse of you. What is the experience they have when they get that glimpse, where maybe your best friend has a lifetime of glimpses? And I think the best leaders out there take full responsibility for the brand and the glimpses that other people get. And I think as we go through this conference, people will learn how do you manage that glimpse a little bit more, because that is your responsibility as a leader of yourself.
Yeah. You know what? Every time I have a conversation with people regarding branding or just identity or purpose, whatever it may be, I always think about, just from my experience, and I always want to say it's my experience. What I've learned about this world that we live in, especially in the United States, is that for some people, for some reason, we love winners, right? However, we love to see those winners get taken down. Like when you see those dynasties in sports, people start to get mad at them. Like, yo, what's up with that, right? So we love winners, but we love those negative stories when people fall off. But even more, we love the comeback. And so for anybody that's ever had an issue, maybe they didn't represent themselves the way that they needed to represent themselves, there's always the comeback story. So never forget that.
That's dope. That is dope. I like that. That's
it's actually a really powerful way to connect teams
Mm-hmm.
together, because when you can be vulnerable as a leader and share some of the hardships that you've went through, it brings the person out in you as a leader instead of you being untouchable as an executive. And that can allow your team to feel safe in a space where it's okay to mess up as long as you're failing forward. And so I love that you added that perspective.
And we all go through it. You know, no one has this perfect track record. We all fall, and it's about that comeback. It's about that comeback story, man. That's right, B Justice, man. That is a song right there.
Get up.
Yeah. We just have to make sure he shouts out Justin, Tegan, Dr. Joe, drop a dime, and then the beat.
No, I got everybody. Everybody will get that.
We're building the song as we speak.
That's who you should have do your intro music. Man, did you hear their little elevator song on this countdown clock?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I did.
We did. I mean, you know, the conference is going to bring more heat than that. So Justin's got to jump. So thank you so much for your time, Justin. And I can't wait to see you at the conference.
I'm excited about it. VIP area. You guys are going to be all crazy together with ideas cooking. So people will be privileged if they get to hang out with all of you. I get to hang out with all of you, but everyone else needs to think about, these are the people that I want to be around. These are the people I want in my circle. These are the people I want to bounce ideas off of. Everybody here, and we've got even more, but you guys are some of the best people. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Justin.
See y'all. I look forward to seeing everybody there.
All right.
See you,
Sounds
Justin.
good, man. Oh man, we're gonna keep this right. I know we got a few people here because we had this live stream going for about an hour and a half because we didn't know time schedules and people jumping in. But I already got a couple texts already that people are jumping in. Probably close to about 12 Central Time, so about 10 minutes here. So B Justice, real quick, man, like how is it for you tying in entertainment into the business world? Like I know you play in both spots, so how does that, is there any pros and cons to that as far as you in the entertainment world plus the entrepreneur life?
Time is not your friend. And it's I talk about it on my album, that it's the number one sacrifice, especially if you got family, you got kids, it's your entrepreneur life, trying to do business and music is like a schedule. Like that's something to be taught, how to like schedule everything so you can be on point. That's the hardest part. Other than that, it's for me, it's just my life, you know.
Yeah.
Cars was my number one hustle coming up. That's how I started. I sold used cars since I was 17 years old. And it taught me because I did that. And then I also used, I also was, uh, worked at We Energies. I worked in their customer service department. And I saw the time that I was given in my return. And then I saw how I could beat that being an entrepreneur. And that was just a major leap for me. And it's like a number one accomplishment that I always put in the front of my music because there are so many people that want to do that. There's so many people that want to do that and they're scared. They are terrified to enter that world. And you know, that's like that's the number one thing I want to put in the forefront when you hear something of mine. I'm gonna talk about all kind of stuff. We're gonna turn up, we're gonna drink at the open bar, we gonna do all you know, that's playing hard because I worked even harder. You know, I worked really hard to be able to do that. So that's really it. It's just work, man. It's just work, you know. And I wanna highlight that every time I speak and every time you hear me rap. You know, it's not easy and it's an everyday thing. Some people think when you work for yourself, you don't have to work as much.
Oh,
That's a myth.
You're the big boss now. You just sit back and the money rolls in.
Right. If you have to go out and find it every day, man, this is a everyday thing. It's all
You actually
day,
gotta work
every day.
more.
And and it's hard to turn it off. It's hard to turn it off. So when you're really in it. So that's it, man. That's it, man. Just we're gonna work hard and we're gonna play harder, man. And then I love music. Been doing music my whole life and it's like my number one outlet. It is the way that I stay sane.
Yeah.
So I have to do it, you know, just for my sanity, because being an entrepreneur is hard. But you know, I bring it all together in music and it just works. So it's easy. You know, after living it, it's easy.
Oh,
You know,
for sure.
You gotta jump in.
Yeah, and somebody just dropped in the as far as a comment, what's the name of the new album and where can they listen at it?
I love that we got so much love in this, right? Everybody loving the people that we're bringing on. They want to support them. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, and I appreciate it, man. It just came out. It's called Entrepreneur Rap. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever you use, however you listen, I'm there. You can find it and you can vibe out, and it's great. It's amazing. You know, I'm my number one fan, and this is my favorite project. This is my favorite project.
It's my favorite project from you as well.
Really?
But also, for sure. But also, I'm an entrepreneur myself, so I can relate to a lot of the tracks on there.
I found it.
He already listened.
That was Dr. Joe typing it
I'll
in.
be listening.
Hey, you gonna like it, man. The Investments is one of my favorite joints. Are we ready on there? Oh my God, that new joint, the video you just dropped.
It's crazy, ain't it?
That joint is fire too.
Dude, you do videos on a high level.
What was that? You Ain't That?
You Ain't That.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah.
We did that I did that video in 2 days' notice.
Nice.
Isn't that how most of your videos go?
Most of the time I do like a week, 2 weeks, but I was in Phoenix and my buddy said, I'm doing a video on Wednesday. Let's you do one on Thursday. And I'm like, but it's Tuesday.
That's entrepreneur rap right there.
You gotta be on the move, man.
Right. He said, we gonna make it happen or not? And I said, we gonna make it happen. And it came out.
Oh man, it was good, man. Very well produced. That's dope. Yeah, so we got so Lead the Movement Business Conference, August 25th. Make sure you're there. If you guys really want to kick it with the people that we have on this live stream, you got to get the VIP ticket.
You're up close.
That's just the way to go.
Personal.
You're up close and personal. You'll be sitting right on the arena floor. We just worked out all the staging and stuff. It's going to be incredible.
Be in the VIP back when they're not on stage. When they're not in the room, they'll be in the VIP area to hang out.
VIP lounge area. It's going down. It's going down.
And this is a business expense, so have your employer pay for it.
She's on the sales team. She's hired. You're hired. You're on it.
See, but this is the thing. So often people long for their organizations to invest in their development. This type of conference makes you such a well-rounded leader that it doesn't make sense that if you're in the area for you not to be there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's what we've been telling people, you know, and I know once the people that are there on the first one are going to be on the ground level and be right there with when that magic is created. And then it's just going to spread like wildfire because it's like, man, you missed out. You know, you might have heard about it. Maybe you didn't end up going for whatever reason. And then you're going to hear that you missed out. Mm-hmm. So definitely don't be that person.
I love that quote right there. Leaders support leaders. Thank you so much, Marissa.
Leaders need love as well, you know.
Leaders, and if you are a leader, you see those qualities in other people. And when you see people going after something, it inspires you. Like we've 100%. Got inspiring people on here. There's not one person we brought on. There's not one person we have in the panel that isn't inspiring to us and will inspire other people. And I'm guessing you guys are inspiring each other right now. B Justice just wrote a whole song on this live stream. He's got a whole new track for the next album.
And when you see the comeback, dropping in a couple weeks.
Oh, it's called The Comeback.
That's a dope name too. Yeah.
You know, we gonna know where it came from.
Let me get a feature.
Man. You got a good intro voice. You got a good intro voice, and I know you got some games, so we can put that together.
Let's do it.
These are the people you want to be networking with, everyone. These are the people.
That's super dope. So yeah, we got promo code is promo 50, and that gives you 50% off the normal ticket price. And that's for all tickets, including VIP. So take advantage of that. It's gonna be crazy. So we have I want to give a quick shout out to some of our sponsors because we have some amazing partners that have been a part of this. Northwestern Mutual has been incredible.
From the beginning,
to have as a sponsor, they really support this, and we can't do this without the partners that are part of this. Please invite us to record the record release party, open bar, everybody.
Well, that's on you, B Justice.
Open
You're
bar,
paying for that.
Yeah. B Justice can pay for that.
I'll bring some bottles with me and pour you up.
There you go.
Open bar right here.
I went to Total Wine. We're doing this on a discount deal right here. Let's go.
That's actually an odd skill that I have. I used to be a Bacardi girl in college, and when I was working for the government because the government doesn't pay very well, and promos do. And so, I'll even mix some drinks.
Oh my goodness!
You bring the bottles, I'll mix them.
VIP area.
It's gonna be a really good VIP area.
Yes, it's gonna be lit back there. Yeah, I want tickets now.
B Justice is invited, but he's buying a ticket too, just because the value is so high.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
Oh man! So also I want to thank Red Bull. They're supplying us with a few things for the conference as well, and it's just incredible to have their partnership and their involvement with this. Milwaukee Tech, Concurrency as well, from being a big partner in this. We love the whole Concurrency group, and we have
Kate's going to be speaking.
Kate will be speaking on the your panel.
She's going to be Tegan's new best friend when she meets her.
Yep.
She's awesome.
She's awesome.
She runs Concurrency. She's COO over here, and she was the chief people officer before that. And she's a killer. She's going to be awesome. We'll have to do another live and bring her on, but she's going to be on the panel with us, Tegan. So that's going to be fun.
Oh yeah. And also Summerfest Tech. Got to give a big shout out. Also
Kathy's
to
been great. Thank you, Kathy.
Candace Sanchez
also
for sponsoring. I think
we saw her here. She snuck in
the
for
building.
A
Actually,
you got to bring her on camera.
Also, Better Business Bureau for being a partner as well.
They're leading the movement
and leading the movement.
They
and we just have so many others as well. There's so many to mention, but that's those are the people that are making this possible and that really believe in what we're doing to be able to really create this dream, that we put together, and now we're gonna have it come true. So, Dr. Joe, thank you so much for being on here, man. We really appreciate it. We can't wait to see you
Dr.
August
Joe.
25th, man. It's gonna be crazy.
I'll see y'all soon. Thank y'all so much. Purpose over dreams. Take care.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. See ya. We love Dr. Joe. We're so excited he's going to be there, and he's going to be dropping it. And this is great. I mean, is there anything too that the two of you want to ask each other? I think that might be fun. If you have anything that came up, not to put either of you on the spot, but this is your first time getting to meet. We got to make a little, we make it some friendships, anything like that. We want to connect people. So if there's anything
I
you want
got
to
a
ask.
good one.
Okay.
All right. So being an entrepreneur, I think it's really, really important for businesses to support entrepreneur and small businesses, minority-owned businesses, etc. And so, Be Justice, for all the other entrepreneurs out there, what would be your recommendation for getting involved with more companies to scale their businesses, but also allow businesses the opportunity to support more local businesses and more local entrepreneurs?
That is a great question.
She does.
I would say doing events like this. It's my way. This is a door for me. I've been in the Milwaukee music scene for a while, and a lot of us are entrepreneurs. A lot of us have like our own businesses to support what it is that we really want to do, and then those businesses, take up a lot of your time because you're building them. Events like this, connecting like the talent with businesses who may need entertainment for whatever events, whatever conferences, whatever they're doing. This is for me it's a blessing, so doing things like this, meeting Jamar, we did business, he did some work for me, and then after that it turned into the other way around. And that's something I've learned being an entrepreneur is just networking, and then finding what customers like really give you joy, what customers bring you joy. Like for me in the car business, I noticed when I had a certain level of vehicle, I met a certain type of person, and most of the time that person was like me. They were an entrepreneur because I was selling something like a pickup truck or a vehicle that only someone who's running a business would purchase. Well, now I've made a connection, and it may be a situation where I may need them. So I say networking with other entrepreneurs is the key to that. It's the connection, because it's going to turn around. I did business with Jamar. Now Jamar's doing business with me. So it just that's the way.
And you created a bunch of fans. A bunch of people are fans of your music in our organization. They love listening to it. I love that the song that you have right there that you're wearing on your chest.
Oh yeah,
I do.
Oh yeah, dude.
All of your videos are top notch, and I may not have been exposed to that except for that we got to meet because of that. And that's what people need to think about. You never know about the serendipitous opportunities for you to come together and what those could be in the future.
And that's honestly what this whole thing is about. And that's why I love what Tegan asked this question, because it's all about the exposure to things that maybe you don't have access to. And that's what this event is all about. And that's what I want to do more of. And that's why there's the music and the entertainment element within this event, because entertainment is a universal communication tool between all of us, and we can all find common ground when it comes down to entertainment. And that's something that I want to create, that bridge between these two, to have people understand that there's might be some relationships you didn't even know were possible in different sectors that you might not be in every day, but that might ultimately change your life. And
I got something.
Change your circle, change your life.
Hey,
that's true.
Tegan, we're talking after this.
That's definitely true, man.
What was that, Be Justice?
No, that's true. There was a meme that I love. It pops up all the time. There was this guy. You could tell he's like an older bank guy. His aura gave off wealthy, and he always says, show me the bums you hang around, and I'll show you why, you're not succeeding. Like whoever you're around, that is the reason why you're not getting to the next level. Change your circle, and just watch what happens. So
and think about how difficult that is if you're coming from lower economic communities. Like,
right.
I was born in South Chicago Heights. There aren't entrepreneurs that live there anymore. It's not a community that you grow up in and feel inspired to do anything in your life with. And
Right.
that's why, as leaders, it's so important we get out in our communities, whether you're a small business, mid, large size business, global business, whatever. You need to be in your community, doing things for your community, having tours, mentorship days, being involved in local activities, those volunteer days that you give off where people get paid to go and volunteer in your community. That's so impactful to inspire the next generation, or even a peer of yours, to be able to do something better for themselves and better for their community. So I think that's dope.
100%. Yeah. 100%. Well, we gonna keep this party rocking because we got Travis Lochner in the building. Another amazing panelist in the entertainment panel. So let's bring him on here. What's up, man?
Maybe the most exciting background we've seen today, because that's how Travis does it.
Yo, what's good, man? What's going on in your life, man?
Oh man, everything, all of the things are going on. It's been a fantastic year, as we've kind of all been sharing this journey, everybody here in this room. But yeah, a huge piece of that was finally clicking and connecting the dots on this branded marketing, branded entertainment. It works. It clearly works. My life has pulled a complete 180 compared to like where I was pre-pandemic. And that pivot, that shift, there's just so much gold to tap into there. Just absolutely excited to tap into this movement and even just be a small portion of it with this army that you guys are building over there. So I am freaking stoked.
You're a big piece. You're a big piece.
Oh my gosh! So Travis, you're on the entertainment panel, and this is going to be so amazing because we have so many different people on that panel that are in different sectors, different areas. But you're really good at content creation. You're also a DJ. Well, you DJ now too. You got the live streams going too.
What you do on Club LinkedIn?
You do a club on LinkedIn.
Crazy.
You have built up a whole community on Discord. You use branded entertainment in great fashion. So the thing is, like, when we were talking and going back and forth about different people, we're like, okay, we gotta have Travis on there. He's just doing it, and I think a lot of people can learn from you. So real quick, just give us a quick a snippet of what people are going to learn on the entertainment panel from you.
So there's several lanes to tap into, but I think what really has helped me the most is understanding how to leverage creativity systems and processes and tapping into this element of compounding content. A lot of people have this vision of like a creator or an influencer. They make a couple videos and like one of them goes viral and then they've made it, and like breaking down all of those barriers and emphasizing the consistency of creativity. And that's where the magic is at. So knocking over all of those hurdles with templates, systems, checklists, processes, like all of that stuff, that's where the magic is at to me. So there's going to be plenty of other people that can tap into the actual artistic side in the entertainment. But for me, the magic was in gluing all of that together and turning it into a cohesive rinse and repeat system that plugs into your business. That's the key piece, that this cycle, this feedback cycle, has to have some type of positive ROI. And typically on the artist and entertainer side, It's the opposite. You are always spending all of your energy, spending all of your time, spending all of your money, spending all of your relationship credits, instead of earning those and turning it into a cycle that plugs into your business with positive ROI. That's what I want to tap into.
I'm tapped in, bro. I'm tapped in, bro.
Justice tapped in,
bro. That is
Travis has got a second song now, right now.
no, I don't. I'm coming with a recorder on record, paper and notes. I want to hear what you got to say because that's what I need. ROI on music.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Yeah.
Travis does it amazing. Tegan does it amazing. And Be Justice, every single one of you could also maybe be on the entertainment panel if we wanted just to talk about it, because what you do, like Tegan's content is fire, Travis's content is fire, and every one of your videos is amazing. So this is, again, another thing. Like, we have too many good people, Jamar and I.
Travis is a genius at this stuff. Like, he's brilliant at it. And so often entertainers or like hardcore creatives, I'm an introvert. So this is draining for me when I put myself out there like that. And a lot of creatives actually are, and some aren't. But when you systematize it, like how Travis helps his clients do it, it makes it scalable. And that's a game changer. And it makes it repeatable so you can outsource some of those things that don't bring you as much joy. So I cannot wait for this panel, because just like I saw Justin Be Justice's eyes light up. I'm like, oh yeah, teach me, Travis. Teach me all of those tricks. Let's get it.
Ghost. Yes, teach me the game.
Oh, it's incredible because, you know, it's funny. I said, hey, you're on the entertainment panel. Can you give us a little bit of a snippet of that? And you didn't talk about creating or something using the other side of the brain. You talked about how do you organize yourself. And that's just very interesting because normally you wouldn't hear that. You wouldn't hear that from an entertainment panel. You're thinking like, oh, you got to create more. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's like, no, you got to organize yourself so you can optimize what you're doing to become more efficient, which I think is just super powerful. So our entertainment panel is absolutely bonkers because we got, of course, we got Travis Lochner on there. We got Yvette Moto, which she runs a nonprofit.
She's a mogul from Chicago.
A mogul entertainment. So she's all about marketing entertainment, marketing opportunities for people in the entertainment industry. So, and she's done it for over 30 years.
She's been in the game for a while. She's going to bring a lot of knowledge, a lot of good information.
We also got my man, Philly Flyboy, coming through. He has directed videos for probably all your favorite artists.
T.I., Snoop Dogg. Yeah, like
in the game.
Shooting videos for the highest level people that you would absolutely know, that you would love to meet. He's met them and done work for them.
Oh, yeah. And he going to drop some crazy knowledge, some untapped knowledge from the business side, which I don't think he's really talked about a lot outwardly like that. And then, of course, we got Red Bull. We got a champion as far as in Tekken, so in esports. She has won many championships, and she is signed to a sports team through esports as well, named Cuddlecore. Of course, every esports person always says it's a cool name. But she's going to drop some knowledge from the business side, but also from being in the entertainment industry and how esports has evolved even over the years and what that's done changing her life now being with Red Bull and actually being signed. So there's so much. That panel is going to be absolutely just freaking crazy. And of course, I'm the moderator of it. So
we going
to shut it down.
It won't be as good Tegan, it won't be as good as ours. I'm sorry, Travis. It can be number 2. There's nothing wrong with it.
Entertainment is important for a company. We got to give them that.
It is.
No, we're going to make sure. So the cool thing that I get to do here as the project assassin is I get to organize all of the speakers and all of the trainers. So I want everybody's to be amazing and to be the best. So I'm going to work with every single panelist. I'm going to work with every single moderator. We're going to come together and we're going to have a cohesive plan about how we can extract. I don't want this random knowledge coming out. We're going to squeeze Travis like an orange. We're going to get everything out of him. He's going to leave it all on the table for us. under the jumbotron, under the hot lights. We're putting them in the hot seat. No, we're gonna have every person. I want people's minds to melt by the time they're done. I want them. They better have a recorder. They better, because this isn't just hang out. Like some people are like, oh, is it like an entertainment? It's like, no. We're infusing entertainment. We're infusing these type of fun activities to make it like you're learning. You're gonna get your mind changed. You're gonna be around different people, but then you're gonna be excited. Like the energy is gonna stay high. Because if you've ever been to a conference, they're so boring sometimes.
Yeah,
that's the opposite.
They're boring. And we go turn it up in the arena.
We're gonna try to talk Travis. Travis, I know he said, maybe not this one, maybe the next one, but I want to get him behind the Red Bull because Red Bull's bringing the,
I know. We've been trying to get you to DJ, man.
We want what you do on Club LinkedIn to be clubbed.
Dude,
Club Pfizer Forum.
That would be so dope. Anyways,
maybe next time, Travis.
Maybe we can talk about it.
Oh yeah.
We can
put him on the spot.
We can twist his arm.
He feels obligated. No. You know what we get out of you, Travis, and I would love to get back to if you want to add anything else, because, man, you have a wealth of knowledge. I love your content. I could honestly, he's one of the few people. So this is at Tegan as well. On LinkedIn, I don't even have to read. I could glance at your stuff and I will like it. And I usually go through and read it, but there's some people like they're posting some stuff. I'm like, I'm not liking this. It's boring how you brought it together. I don't have time for that. Your stuff grabs attention really quickly. I can just glance at it and go, oh, this is fire. Like right away. I don't even have to think about it. And then as I dig into it, I'm like, these are gems. These are gems. And this is what people want, what you guys produce. And Travis, your stuff, amazing.
Real quick though, first of all, Be Justice and Tegan got a bounce real quick.
Oh, we can't keep you all day.
They literally been on here for like an hour and 15 minutes. So
what do you got to What do you got to
do? Yeah, we run businesses.
Gotta get through it, man. They've been kicking with us for a while, so it's been so cool because we have people just hop in here. So it's been really dope. Thank you so much for your time. We're gonna finish it out with Travis and whoever pops on last minute, because you know how entrepreneurs are. So thank you so much.
Nice meeting you, Travis.
Likewise, looking forward to meeting you, man.
Yeah, we're gonna connect, and you, Tegan, can't wait to see you.
Yes, I can't wait to see you guys in person.
And
then for everybody tuning in,
I got a bottle.
Get your employer to sponsor you to come to this event. There is
Lead the
job
movement.
seekers. Go ahead and invest in it. This is a great opportunity. If you're one of my job seekers watching this right now and you can attend, go. There is going to be so much talent, so many leaders, so many executives coming. This is an opportunity for you to get exposure to people that you wouldn't otherwise get, like Dr. Joe was just talking about. So can't wait to see you all.
Oh, man.
We appreciate both of you.
It's going to be
no
so
problem,
good.
man. See y'all.
Later.
Bye.
So Travis, so we gonna finish it out with you, man. Unless somebody else just pops on randomly, because that's how this stream has been going.
That's how every one of my streams ever go. So we'll see where it goes.
Dude,
that's where the gold is
I don't know
at.
if you caught it earlier, man, but we had awesome people come on here, man.
Jared Bush, right?
Jared Bush popped
Dr.
in
Joe.
here. Dr. Joe,
Justin.
we had Tegan, Justin Patton. We had, and there's even other ones that,
Nice. Just keeping them rolling. I love it.
Oh my God. We're gonna have to try to do this maybe one more time closer to the event.
It's too much fun. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. And I love the format we did here too. And we'll talk about that. I just love bringing on all these great people, because at one point when we had everybody,
oh my God, we had like 6 people.
Yeah.
It was like
little boxes.
The energy though, because and then
little Brady Bunch moves.
The leader bunch.
It was good, man. So give us real quick. Let's see. What are you excited most about, man, about coming to this conference? Because I know we kind of, we've been talking with you a little bit back and forth. And then at one point, like, all right, hey, man, how can we do this? How can we make it happen? What are you most excited about?
I think 2 layers. The first is just pure impact. I have been sort of like ignited with this mission to enable other people's creativity to flourish. I think the biggest tragedy in life is somebody taking all of those ideas, those brilliant ideas that they have in their mind, and they get suppressed. And for all kinds of reasons, social, psychological, conditioning, personality, all kinds of stuff. But to me, the worst thing that can happen in life is somebody taking all of those ideas with them to their grave. If they didn't get that book out, get that song out, build that business, there's a level of like legacy and generational impact about changing somebody, just hearing the right message at the right moment. And I think there's thousands of those sitting out there in everybody's minds right now. So it's been inspiring for me to knock over every single one of those barriers that exists, from like, what type of camera should I get? Like, is this mic work? Like little like annoying crappy stuff to like deep psychological. Why is it you fear live streams and the fear of judgment and this feedback cycle? Like there's so much to it, but the absolute best moment I see in this world is when somebody's idea comes to life and they see not only their version of like, oh my God, I actually like finished a book. I wrote a book.
Yeah.
Then they get to see that second layer of impact of somebody reaching out and saying like, thank you so much for sharing that book. Like, you don't understand what it did to me. That moment is what I live for. Like, if we can create that moment for as many people as possible, I'm in a good spot. So that's the piece I'm most excited about. And then there's the nerdy, dirty stuff, the data, the systems, the processes, all of that. If I can get a little appreciation in that category too, great. But the main thing is if we can just tap into that, letting people's ideas flourish, that's a win for me.
Oh, man. It's so deep, man.
Well, dude, I'm gonna jump in here real quick.
So
Travis, you're ripping my heart out over here. Jamar's got a comment because he's obviously an author, so you got to talk about what that has been like, because I know that you've had impact on that, and it's exactly like what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So many people. You know what the best part about the internet? You could say so many things. People complain about so many things. The thing I love the most about the internet is I didn't realize this globe is covered with creative, interesting, funny people that have gotten their stuff out there because of the internet. You would have never known. And people that would just be, you like, I saw this joke the other day, like of Mr. Beast. They're like, he just looks like a guy that would be working like bagging groceries at Walmart. But he's like one of the biggest entertainers. You know what I'm saying? So, and he had something unique, but that just cracked me up. You know, like they're joking on him because he's the king. He's the king. So you got to joke on the king a little bit. But what you said about people going to their grave without their music, without their songs being sung, without their books being written, without their creative insight at being brought into the world, is a tragedy for the world. It took me right back to like one of the most impactful things I ever heard. I was 18 years old, and it was a motivational speaker. He said, "I'll show you where $1 billion is buried. You can go there right now and see where it's at. You know where it's at? It's in the graveyard." And that was $1 billion. With inflation, it's probably up to trillions here. You know, so that's where all the money is. Those are where all the inventions are. Those are where all the ideas. And sometimes that would have never happened if you don't connect with the right person. You don't get inspired by the right person. Yeah. You don't get the resources because you were stuck in your little rut. And you need to get out of it. And that's going to be something that they're going to get to connect with other like-minded business leaders. They're going to get to connect with amazing people like you, Travis. Like, this can be a game changer for so many people. They're going to say, I went to this event and that's going to be what we're going to be like. Really? I
love that, man. Cause it's such a good way to identify what someone's purpose is. Like, you basically just put that in one like soliloquy. Is that how you say it?
I don't know, but I like it. I soliloquied it.
You put that in there, and you just say like, I want to create that second layer of that moment. Because I think from the time that I did music to me writing the book to now, when we put on these events, and especially like this event, that's what's going to happen. It's just that second layer of like, when you have something, that's what gives you motivation to keep going too. When you got that second moment where somebody tells you that, it's like, holy crap, that's why I did that. That's why I had sleepless nights. That's why I, was super stressed. Like right now, it's 4 weeks till the event. It's a madhouse over here. I've been telling people it is an absolute mad. So bear with me if I do not get back to you right away. I mean, we are only throwing a conference at an arena. So just give us a little bit of time.
Give me a little grace.
A little bit of grace, to get back to you. But, yeah, it's been crazy. I'm so honored to have you a part of the the panel, man. You heard the lineup on that panel. You're going to get to talk with some of those people. It's going to be, dude, it's going to be crazy. You're going to be in the VIP area. So if people want to kick it with Travis Lochner, definitely get your VIP tickets right now, 50% off with promo 50. You have to use that code. We're not spreading it out anywhere else except for this live stream. So definitely take advantage. Get your tickets right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean,
you know what leaders do? They take action. And you know what followers do? They wait for everyone else, and then they get in the back of the line. Be a leader. Lead it, the movement, and then bring other people with you. Because when you show that you're a leader and then you tell people about it, it inspires other people. So you can't 100%. Be waiting like a herd. You can't be waiting like a sheep going, which way are we going, guys? No. You got to be...
Travis freaking loves it.
Be a leader. Be a leader and show other people. Inspire somebody today.
So yeah, and then the last thing I want to ask you, Travis, is so with you doing all this creative work that you're doing, you're systematizing all of this. What is next for you? Because
global domination.
I think that we're going to have a very interesting audience at the conference. Some are, I mean, obviously, majority are going to be people that want to start, creating content or getting out there, a personal brand, and pushing that. And getting past that fear of starting. But I think there's going to be some people there as well that are already established. And it's like, what is next? What's that next level looking like? So like, what's next for Travis?
Yeah, so we, thankfully, we've got 2 lanes that are just ripe for being an epicenter of what is incoming of what's dubbed the creator economy. We're shifting from this very sort of network model of media and economy to a very decentralized, independent creators, independent Mr. Beast, and now all the TikTokers. That is where all of the attention is at. So one lane that we have is for businesses to thrive and tap into that model. So that's what we're currently rocking and rolling with our media-based marketing system. We produce a long-form show, a stream, a podcast, a game show, and we use that to produce daily content for whatever platforms you need. So that's the bread and butter that we are just scaling and optimizing. What we're doing under the hood, on the outside, it looks like content marketing. But under the hood, what we're actually doing is media engineering. So we're playing with the equation. What is the minimum input from a founder or a VP or a CEO that we can turn into the maximum output as far as creative content, ROI, business development. So that's where we're just cranking up the heat on the business side and making that far more effective, far more efficient, and doing it for more folks. And then on the other end of the equation, that other audience you were mentioning is the suppressed creators, the suppressed creatives. And what I'm seeing as a massive opportunity, but also a massive undertaking, is providing a university alternative that is for content creators. So rather than pursuing a virtually useless degree in most of these. So, okay, there's a lot of context. There are lots of industries and especially like development, coding stuff, like go to school, do it right. However, there is a lot of people in the population that do not need to be pursuing that traditional route. The ROI is so out of whack for what you get out of that valuable degree. So what we want to provide is essentially a university of sorts for creatives to finally find their lane. Whether it's as a streamer or as a podcaster or as an author, you have to work to find those lanes, put together a business or revenue model of some sort, and then market it and bring it to the public. There's some level of education and guidance and mentoring and internship in that process that does not exist today. Right now, you could kind of go rogue and be like, "Hey, love what you're doing. Can I see what you're doing behind the scenes? How's it working?" But there's no avenue to be a content creator. If you wanted to pursue a career like Mr. Beast, you actually can today in the creator economy. How do you actually start that journey? Is where we want to build a epicenter of creators and creativity
that's
thriving.
So ambitious. That's so ambitious.
Travis, I love it. You know what? You could you could add this to your LinkedIn bio, because this is what I think of you, and it just came to me. You're like a social media or a creator alchemist, right? How do you take iron ore and turn it into gold? How do you take average content and repurpose it and chop it up and turn it into gold? I think that's what you do. And that's what you can do for people. And you know what's cool about, like, you have a heavy focus on bringing out the individual's creative nature. Most corporations' content sucks unless they have so much money that they've built such a team of the top people in the world. They could make such tiny tweaks to this rough iron ore to improve it and to make it better. And that's the thing that you can also bring to companies, is they need to be thinking about, why do we get no engagement on our social media? Oh, social media, we got to have social media. Who's managing it? And it's terrible content. And it really is just for a lack of, I don't know, maybe passion, maybe thought. There's a lot of things that they could be lacking, but what you're talking about, they could bring into their company and improve their social media and get people to engage with their brand, highlight their brand, help people recruit talent, help create raving fans. You can be a creator. And you know what? Some people don't want to be an entrepreneur. Some people want to be an intrapreneur. Go work for a great company that's forward thinking and a place that gives you enough autonomy that you can create inside of there. You've got the resources that they bring with your creative, and you can make something. And if they decide to do stuff on their own or on the side, awesome too. But a lot of companies need people like that, and maybe even a process or a way, like your thing for creators. I think companies need that for their social media teams. They need that for their creatives in there that are handling this, to go, why are we putting all this money into producing this one piece of thing, and then it's dead and it's gone? We need a strategy. We need Travis. We need T-Lock. We need T-Lock to tell us how.
Hey, beast note, man. That's what it is, man. So, dude, I'm super excited to have you come through, man. We're going to be kicking it in about a month. So it's going to be epic, dude.
Another hand-selected person.
Hand-selected, man.
Who we've been watching for a long time, who we love already what you do. And it's like, people need to know.
Well, we've already been on some adventures together.
We've been on a few things.
So it's all good, you know. So we're gonna take this to the next level. And once again, we're just to kind of wrap up here. It's 12:30, at least over here, Central Standard Time. So Lead the Movement Business Conference. We want you to lead the movement.
Let's do it at the same time. We want you to lead the movement. I need like that hat. We could be like Uncle tickets. Sam. I'm looking for you.
I'm looking for you. So we need you to get your tickets right now. Get them today. 50% off. Promo 50 is the promo code. So definitely get your tickets right now. That's for all tickets. That's for all of them. All the different tiers that we have. Get VIP to come kick it with me and Travis and Randy.
You need to talk to Travis. Your training level of just seeing
that
Travis.
Conversation could change your life, man. That conversation could change your life.
You can see Travis on stage, or you can dap him up. Free drinks, maybe.
Yeah. Those free drinks that I guess people are bringing bottles.
I guess we almost have to have at this point.
You know.
What's up? Is that Moses? Hey, we got a few people. What's up?
What's up?
Rosa, what's up?
So
if she's still here.
So it's going to be incredible. August 25th, literally 4 weeks away. It's going down. 4 impactful sessions, and we have a concert at night. Travis, thank you so much for being on here today. We're looking forward to it, man. We're looking forward to it.
Yes, likewise. Looking forward to it. I'll see y'all there.
Yes, for sure. We're going to get it done, man. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. And until the next live stream, peace.
We out.
Peace.